I think people have asked me, how real was it? Like, it couldn't be that real. It's TV, it's with Fox, and it's like, yeah, it's as real as it gets.
It's kind of in the name, reality television.
Well, we had a safety harness, but there's a chance that our head would go against a rock at a very high velocity.
You're still doing all the things.
Cody is doing press for his upcoming stint on Special Forces, and y'all, it's kind of like watching a dog walk on its hind legs, because when is the last time Cody did press? It's been a while, and boy, is he rusty. We are going to react to this press interview together because you already know I have a lot of thoughts. We have a lot to talk about. Let's get into today's video. Hey everyone, what's up? It's Sarah and welcome back to my channel. We are all in the thick of dissecting Christine's memoir, Sister Wife, and shameless plug, I will be going live tonight to discuss chapters 3 to 11 in book club, so meet me back here at 7 p.m. Eastern. September is busy for those of us who consume TLC reality shows because we have Seeking Sister Wife coming up. Sister Wife season 20 at the end of the month. We are still watching Plathville, and boy, is Ethan Plath crashing out over there. Then we have Christine writing a book and Cody venturing into other reality TV show opportunities. And this is all happening at the dawn of pumpkin spice season. We are booked and busy. I guess there was some kind of premiere party for Special Forces season 4. And honestly, I was surprised to see Cody there. He's been the most reclusive reality star in recent years, oftentimes conducting his press interviews via Zoom from his house. He's been a complete ghost on social media, and he's just been letting what he says on Sister Wives speak for itself. He has continued to do cameos, which, I mean, obviously he controls what the narrative is with those, and every so often those get reposted on the interwebs, but by and large, Cody has been radio silent on social media since about 2021-ish, really only popping up to repost an obligatory "I just got dumped again" post. All of that is to say, seeing Cody come out of his press retirement has been quite shocking. So naturally, I'm like, well, what do you have to say for yourself, Cody? Especially since Christine has laid a lot of his shit bare in her book, which was released just a week ago.
Cody, you're on this show, and you got, I believe, season 20 of Sister Wives coming our way.
Yeah, 15, 16 years there, I think.
What is hitting that milestone mean for you? Did you think when you first signed on to do that you'd be on TV that long with your family?
Yeah, we had certain goals at the time that I don't want to discuss here because I really do want to focus on Special Forces. But you can watch Sister Wives Sunday night at 9 p.m. starting on September 28th on TLC.
I want to ask you one question because we did see that trailer. You're going to sit down with each of the wives. How do you think they're going to receive watching you on this show?
I don't think any of them will watch me on this show.
Not even Robyn?
Oh, Robyn's going to
Okay.
watch. Yeah, she's intrigued by the experience.
Cody would be that person who does press and says no comment. My dude, you are on this Special Forces show because you've been on one of the longest running reality shows of all time. They are casting from a pool of existing reality stars. So yeah, your backstory is pertinent, but I'm not going to talk about that because this is about Special Forces. Okay. I think Cody's wrong. I think most of his ex-family will be tuning into Special Forces. It's gonna be nice for them to see him get his ass kicked. Did you see this screen grab from Reddit of him getting his head dunked? Can we commission an oil painting of this moment? But Cody says Robyn for sure will be tuning in because she's just intrigued by the whole experience. Hang on to your favorite dolly, Robyn, because that's about the nicest thing that Cody has to say about you in this interview. Robyn's about to get a tiny lesson reminiscent of Nacho Gate when she has to listen to when her husband thinks he's being cute in an interview, but really he's just putting his foot all the way in his mouth.
Robyn will watch it.
Do you think she would go off and do this?
I wouldn't ever let Robyn do this. I would never want to put her through this, and I don't think she's a tender person. She's a great mother, but she's not going to be focused on her fitness and trying to do crazy. I mean, like, what do you say, Johnny? Crazy.
Yeah, I mean, insane things that we did.
I I would never let Robyn do this. You know, usually I would think that that's just poor word choice if it was any other man. But I really think Kody thinks he has the authority over Robyn in order to give her permission to do things. You would never let her go on a money-generating opportunity like Special Forces, but you would let her spend $60,000 on dollies? Got it. And now Robyn is one of the tenders. Tenders used to mean newborns for Kody, but as his inner circle shrinks, he has to constantly make adjustments for who the neediest person in his immediate orbit is. I guess that stays being Robyn for now. I mean, keep talking in interviews about how she lacks a focus on physical fitness, and you may just find yourself vying to be the next Golden Bachelor. This guy, Johnny Manziel, who's in this interview with Kody, his ex is Bree on Selling Sunset. And when he's asked if Bree could hack it on Special Forces, he says that she's a badass and she could do it except for the taking direction portion of the show. That's a diplomatic answer, and he's talking about an ex. Look, I am not a fan of Robyn, but this woman has given birth in unmedicated silence 5 times. Whatever pain Kody thinks he went through on this show, Robyn's endured far worse, and she did it quietly. I think the thing I dislike most about Kody is when he has me defending people I typically dislike just as much as him. Kody really is just showing how rusty he is at press, because then he goes on to fumble a bit when he's asked about not being liked by the rest of the Special Forces cast.
Now, Kody, a lot of your fellow Special Forces here have already said they didn't exactly jive with you in this experiment. What was going on?
I'm Gen X, man. It's just a different culture. Most of them were younger than my children, you know, or like I was old enough to be their parent. I mean, and I have a big mouth, and I was like, I think of it as being very generous. Other people think about it being bossy. You know, so it's like, hey, listen, can you pick that up and help me? You know, and it's like a little demanding. It came across wrong. I don't know. It's funny that I think I'm friendly.
I'm Gen X, man. Most of these kids are younger than my children. I'm old enough to be their parent, and I have a big mouth. And then Kody goes, he thinks he's being gracious and that other people might think he's just being bossy. I personally don't think I've ever confused someone's generosity for bossiness, but I would love to know what Kody's example of that mix-up was. Then we get into Kody talking about how being physically fit was never the issue for him. It was the mental fitness aspect of the show that tripped him up.
Well, coming into this is a big challenge to take on. I think a lot of it is, what can I learn about myself by doing this? So what was that for each of you walking away from this?
But you discover your weaknesses, because that's what they're looking to do, is exploit us wherever we're weak.
So what was the weakness, Kody?
I was probably mentally weak. I was losing focus a lot. They would tell me to do something, and I would try to execute it. Scary how willing I was to do whatever the DS asked me to do, but I couldn't follow it. If they gave me 10 things I needed to do, I could remember 5. If they gave me 5 to do, I could remember 3. So I was messing up quite a bit, but it wasn't because I wasn't physically fit. It was because I might not have been mentally fit.
Kody works out. Robyn doesn't. That's our biggest takeaway from this interview. A physical challenge, easy peasy, says Kody, but the psychological pressure, that was tough. Kody says he realized he may not be as mentally fit as he thought he was. And longtime Sister Wives viewers are all saying, duh. I am so ready to watch Kody on a non-Sister Wives show, especially when the entire premise of said show is to make these people feel like they aren't shit. Kody is literally going to get manhandled and yelled at. I am seated and ready to watch. Let me know your thoughts on this press interview. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. Check out my second channel, Sarah Spills, my podcast, Mostly Harmless. Check out my website, level42studios.com. Follow me on Instagram, Threads, X, and TikTok at Reality Squad. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Have a good one. Much love.